Hello and welcome back to part 2 of our questions and answers. First of all, I'm so sorry this went into 2 parts because we had so many questions. A lot of them were repeat questions, but we had to do it in 2 parts. We was expecting we wouldn't have enough to do 30 minutes, didn't we? Yeah. And the second part is I'm going to let Carol answer a lot more questions now, and I'm not going to babble on, so we're going to keep
maybe shorter.
a lot shorter. Yeah. Okay. And the third thing is, this morning we got to our 4,000 subscribers, and we just want to say thank you very, very much for watching, following along and subscribing. And we just can't believe it. We're still a long way from the 5,000, so hopefully we don't have to do that silly slingshot thing, which I was sort of like full of adrenaline and I wanted to do something. But if we get 5,000, we will do the silly slingshot thing. Now on with the questions. Carol.
Right. We've answered most of the ones I've written down. Vicky was professions and travel plans for next year, which I think we've already answered that one, haven't we?
Yeah.
So let's go. Right. What is Carol's favourite shop in the UK and the USA? USA's got to be Ross Dress for Less.
Yeah.
And in the UK, I do like John Lewis's. Not that I shop there very often. But I suppose it's going to be Donnell Mill.
Donnell Mill, you do like a Donnell Mill, don't you?
Yeah,
anything sort of like fluffy and sparkly and things like that.
Yeah.
Next question.
Lorraine Scott said, have we ever thought about doing a cruise? We've answered this. I would like to do a cruise.
Since our last questions and answers, which was last week, I've been looking into cruises. I still have 2 minds. They're a lot of money, and it's like you just worry that you might be paying money for something you don't like. But everybody's come back, so I'm looking into them. The answer is I'm looking into the questions.
Right. Johnny G and Sue Bowie, because he mentioned we met on a CB, they've asked us what our handles were on the CB. Right,
so I'll answer straight away. My handle was, when I went on the CB, like this, I'm unprepared. So someone said, what's your handle? I thought, what's an handle mean? They said, well, it's your call name, you can't use your name. Unlike what we do for YouTube, you know. We don't really come up with imaginative names, do we?
Not really,
no. So I looked around and they said, it can be anything. I looked around, looked up, see a light bulb. Mine was light bulb, and Carol was more imaginative. What was yours?
Blue rose.
Blue rose. And that was it.
Yeah.
Any more?
No, that's it on that one.
Oh, that's it? That's all you're done?
Well, I answered all mine on the last one, wasn't it? Most of them that came through.
There's your tea there, babe. We was going to sit behind the bar, but there's not enough space to sit down, and when we do, you just see our heads sort of apart like that. Right then, there we go. So, Susan Campbell.
I've watched your vlogs.
Where?
I forgot this. What number bus from outside do you get to Universal from Rosen Point A? And how often do they come, and do you stand on the hotel side of the road? Thank you.
Right. Okay, you stand on, for Universal, you'll stand on the other side of the road from the hotel. We have no idea what bus, because you can get the trolley bus down there, can't you, in just a short walk.
Yes.
To Universal.
But we've never actually done the bus.
If you want to know, there's people that we follow and they use the buses all the time, Carb Slayers.
The Carb Slayers,
Carb Slayers.
So
if you look at their channel,
there,
you will get everything about buses and everything like that,
Yeah.
And just another name out for people we follow, Out on the Limb.
Yeah, Out on the Limb.
Because I think somehow, I did answer this in the last question and I edited it out somehow, I don't know why, but Out on the Limb, they travel up and down International Drive and do a lot of Universal. And check them 2 channels out. Okay, and next one. Oh, Susan Campbell again. Are you planning to blog Epic Universe? Yes, we probably will, won't we?
Yeah.
Once it's settled down a little bit. See, we never know when we're going to go somewhere, do we?
We just do spur of the moment.
Spur of the moment. To say you had spur of the moment, I was looking last night to go to Orlando on the 17th of September, wasn't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I said you couldn't go.
And I said, if we could do it for under £1,000, I would go. It's coming out at £1,005, and we won't go.
We can't go.
We can't go in September.
Got too much going on.
17th to the 27th. It's only for a week. But anyway, the answer is we don't plan anything. But when we go out there, we will go to Epic Universal. It won't be straight away because there's going to be so many blocks there. You ain't going to get on the rides because there's going to be people walking around with cameras bumping into it. It's probably good to do a blog of the bloggers. Yeah. So if we're lucky, but we're going to Orlando in February. We will be going back later in the year.
And hopefully it'll be open then if it's summer.
Yeah, no, hopefully it'll be open and we will be paying it a visit and seeing what it's like. Right. Next one, babe.
Mitch Talman, have you ever done Disneyland? If not, would you consider it?
Well, the answer was we answered that once before. We have done Disneyland and we would consider it if we go back to Las Vegas. We'll probably drive down to Los Angeles. Yeah, and then do like a little bit of Los Angeles. That's probably coming up, probably not next year, the year after if we're still doing this then. Yeah. Next one, David Prime.
Dave Prime, what country would you like to visit most that you haven't been to? And where is your favourite place that you've been?
Yeah, well,
I think we answered that
again,
one.
We answered that one. Me, it's New Zealand. Carol, it's China. We've been sent other places where you could actually see the pandas or whatever. We've not looked into those yet, so we will look into those. But that's basically it. We did answer that in our last one. Next one.
What made you start blogging? Do you plan to visit other Disney Universal in other countries? And thanks for your vlog. And that is Jackie Adams.
Yeah.
Or Jackie.
We answered this again. We first started it just for me to put a video on of Carol just before a cancer diagnosis, wasn't it? And that is what we started it for. We didn't start it for people to watch us and all that. They started watching us. We was then going on holiday. We was looking at other people that do blogs, and we found so much information of where to go. Because literally, when I'm booking something up, as I'm booking it up, Carol's on the YouTube. Perhaps typing in the actual name of the hotel, and we're watching the name of the hotel, and you get a countdown, don't you? You've got 30 minutes to do this, and we're like watching this blog and all that. So we thought we'd give a little bit of something back as well, wouldn't we? And that's what we really started.
We can give something back.
So we started literally just walking around hotels, showing you what it was like. I think it was the Egypt one was our first one, wasn't it? Yeah, Egypt one was our first one. We didn't talk then because we were very, very nervous, wasn't we?
No, and you don't stop.
No, I don't stop. It's there. And that is what we started YouTube for. We never thought it would go like this and take off, and now it's become a social thing, isn't it? Especially with you, because you answer all the questions, you get to know all our actual subscribers and everything regularly, don't you?
The ones that come through regularly, I get to know.
Yeah.
And I do answer, hopefully, all of them. Some do go and miss, I must admit, because you get quite a few.
Yeah, and also it was nice when I put in about, tell us a little bit about yourself, because we found out about other people.
Yes, which was very nice, thank you for that.
And there was one, wasn't it, really, shop fitters, they work as shop fitters.
Yes.
And so, and you went, oh, I've always wondered what they've done. We're actually putting your names up here, but you know you are your regular followers of the channel. And the next question. What is your favourite meal you had in Orlando and the place? I think we answered that one as well.
You said Applebee's.
Applebee's favourite place, favourite meal I've had. It may be coming up in our next blog, which will probably be the blog just before this one.
Yeah.
Yeah? Which was Saltgrass, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Saltgrass, yeah, fantastic blog. Oh, fantastic blog, fantastic meal, should I say? And I was surprised. Because I was in search of a proper steak that was like it used to taste like. You paid quite a lot for it. Well, I consider paying quite a lot for it because let's face it, it's just a little bit of meat barbecued, isn't it? And it's a lot of money, really. But I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the fact that Carol paid for the meal. Maybe that is why my expectation of the meal went up so much.
Yeah, I'll take you to nice places.
That is it. She did take me to nice places. I'll take her to the rough places. She takes me to nice places. What is your Phil Gibson? What is your favourite ride and favourite theme park? Again, we answered this, didn't we?
Yeah.
Favourite rides are the water rides.
And Busch Gardens is my favourite.
And Busch Gardens, because we didn't really know where it was, and yeah, it was just so nice and relaxed. The animals, the roller coasters, no big queues, only 1 hour from Orlando. We really would. Actually,
Sorry, it's repeating on me, the coffee.
Oh, That come out your mouth and not.
No, I wouldn't have done that.
No, right. Okay then. Okay, Carol is good. Like you. But yeah, that's basically our favourite sort of theme park or whatever. As I said, we're not huge theme park people, are we? We've done it all when we was younger, and it's
Every few
it's
years
nice.
I like to go back.
Every few years,
Even though we do it,
yeah,
but
every few
it's,
years, but it's not really
it's not
our thing. We like it sort of like the food
And
and
exploring around.
exploring and
other
reliving
things, new
memories
things.
and seeing different things, and yeah, that's it.
Mm.
So that's what we're going to do on our next February one. We're going to get more out of actual landowner places, ain't we?
Yes,
Definitely.
we've got a load of
Definitely.
tips coming, like you've sent through to us, so we're going to actually work on those ones.
Yeah. I think I've answered all these before. Do they have built-in sat-nav?
Yeah, you have answered that one.
Yeah, I've
before.
answered that one in the cars. No, well they do have, but they charge you extra for it. Please consider it Rosen in Lake Vista,
Vista.
which we've answered that we will do that the second time next year we go back there. Do you consider? I think we've answered what was the best hotel that you stayed in Orlando? As I said, the best one was probably our first one, which is the international. The Rosen, closest to Universal, because that's the first time we ever went
That's the
there.
first time we ever went.
Not because it's the best hotel, but it's got a lot of memories. Our kids was there, it was the first time being in America, so that, and also the Days Inn, which is right down the other end, near to SeaWorld Conference Centre as well, between the Conference Centre and SeaWorld, and that's because there's not many like tourists there, is it? It's more like just like business people go there, don't they? And you almost get the pool, when we say before, you almost get the pool to yourself, don't you?
In Days Inn?
Yeah, because everyone goes out to the conference centre, to the parks, and
but there is only one pool there.
There is only one pool there, but nice little hotel, and that's one where if we do go back in September, that would be the one what we're actually going to.
Are we?
If we go back in September, yeah. Right. When are you back in Tenerife? We're back in Tenerife in December. But I'm always looking for another little cheap deal. Do you miss McCall? I think we've answered all these already. Maybe we answered the whole of them. What is this one here? Florida Villa or Houston? Somebody sent me a message the other day that at the moment Discovery Cove are doing deals.
Yes.
Ain't they?
Yes.
And they just booked up for their February deal. I've not looked on there yet. They sent me on, I think it was Messenger, which I can't actually get up on my phone at the moment, so sorry I can't remember your name, because we do get so many messages, don't we? But they're saying just look at them at the moment, because SeaWorld are doing really good deals on like the 3-day park and also Discovery Cove thing, so that's one little thing I do want to put out. Next, going to Florida. If you could go on holiday one last time, you're getting bored of us, ain't you? This is Sharon Reed, yeah? Yeah. Where would you go? One last time. It's weird, if it was our last time like together, and like one of us was sort of like very, very poorly and whatever, or we thought, well, this was going to be our last holiday together, there's only one place I would want to go, and that would be Thailand. Because we had a real lovely romantic experience there. We're staying at, what hotel was it we're staying in?
Oh my God, you're asking me now, we're going back to the years, aren't we?
It isn't called, oh my God, you're asking me back for years. Don't Google that because you won't find it. Okay, then Orchid, wasn't it? Royal Orchid?
Oh, the Royal Orchid. Royal Orchid.
Royal Orchid, just outside of Pattaya.
Just outside Pattaya, yes.
Yeah. And it was like a mist come over, light rain, and on their patio area it was all green and grass and all that, and you could sort of like see the ships in the distance, couldn't you? And it was really warm and it was nice, and we were just like, it was our first holiday away from without the kids.
Without the children, yes.
Without the children. And it was that moment, wasn't it? Everybody gets one moment in there.
Yeah, that was.
And that was our moment or whatever, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was lovely.
It was very, very nice, yeah.
Very mystical.
Yeah. You was there as well, wasn't you?
Yeah, I think I was.
Yeah.
Otherwise it was someone else.
So that is, if we could go back, I'd go back there, and I want to recreate that experience, but obviously it probably won't be raining. Nikki Harris again. When did you first meet? I could tell with everybody at CB. Apart from yourselves, this is the one. Apart from yourselves, do you ever watch other YouTube vloggers? Nah, because it's all about us, isn't it? We're joking. We're joking. We watch tons of them. If so, who do you watch, and who is your favourite one?
Well, I'll get someone now, aren't we?
Yeah, it's hard to sort of say, so remember the names, because like we're subscribed to them and they just pop up, and I don't really know. Carb Slayers, we watch.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yes,
Out on the Limb,
Out
we
on the
watch.
Limb,
Yeah.
Follow.
And Stores.
And Stores, yeah.
And Stores we follow quite a lot. We used to follow, well we still do, but they don't do it no more.
Will and Nelly.
Oh no.
What
one you follow all the time. Mark and Jem.
Oh, Mark and Jem,
Mark
yeah.
and Jem, we follow. Lodge Guys every now and then we follow, don't we?
Yeah, Blokes from Stoke.
Blokes from Stoke we follow. I'm just trying to remember names. It's all of them that you normally associate with YouTube, plus a few new ones which unfortunately I can't remember at the moment. Oh, there's like that young couple. They're really, really young.
Yeah, I can't
remember their names now. Oh, it's terrible. But then also, what is your favourite one? Right. So I mentioned all the names. Our favourite one, and it's favourite because they don't actually do YouTube videos.
They've not been on for a couple of years now.
So long. But when you watch their videos, the editing was
phenomenal.
Was it? Yeah. It was perfect. The actual banter between the two of them was fantastic, and their content was good, wasn't it? And they were just so natural, and
they were very informative.
And they wasn't like us getting tongue-tied and all that. They presented it well and all that, and that was
Will and Nelly.
Will and Nelly, yeah.
Unfortunately, they don't
do anything
for a long time now. So
and
if you're watching this, please bring some back.
Yeah, because they were up here, wasn't they?
I don't know about all the work.
No. And like we just watched it because we ran to a land. And then we've seen other like blogs. Who is it? The Mac Master.
Yep.
Yeah, which is we like him. We don't like the clickbait. Everything's this is bad or worst flight ever. Can you do this? So we don't like that. We love his content and the way he actually does it.
He's very good at it. Yeah.
Another person we watch is a Scotsman in Tenerife.
Yeah, but I think you're going on a bit too long now.
Oh, I'm going on a bit too long now. Okay then. But who else was the other ones? And the Night Strider.
Yeah, but in Las Vegas, there's one special one that we like watching, isn't there?
In Las Vegas, it was Dan the Medic.
Dan the Medic,
so funny and all that. Yeah, he was the one that we liked. But anyway, I'm going on too long. Carol's had to go, and also I'm talking too much. You can answer that one. This is also from
Harris. Me and my husband have been to Florida 22 times. How many times have you been? Oh, crumbs.
She knows how many hotels she's got.
I'm going to say between 25, 30, I don't know offhand.
Yeah, it's 25, yeah, because we used to go when we was younger.
A few times a year, didn't we?
We used to go 2-3 times a year. We used to go like early in the year, May, we used to go October, we went through a few hurricanes. I've
been more times than you, haven't I?
Okay, yeah. And we also go Christmas time as well with me. And Carol's been one more time than me, because she went out all by herself and left me, as I mentioned in the
I had children in tow.
Have you ever been, this is Susan, or have you ever been to Anna Marie Island? Did you love it as much as we do?
Well, you've never been?
We've never been, but again, that is probably on our list for February. Or February, the weather's a little bit changeable, isn't it? You can have very cold, but we're going to like places where they're actually outside. Oh, we'll see.
Got a coat in there?
But that is on our list, yeah. And Nikki Harris again. Yeah. How do you pick your holidays and how do you book them? And who with? We pick them, it's like people have been saying when you go back to Thailand, and that goes in my head, and sort of, I'm like, it's like I've been hypnotised. I hear these words and suddenly I sit down and Carol will be watching a film and whatever at night, and I'll be on my little phone and I'll be like, let's have a little look. And this is how I go in and go, oh, look at this deal cow, oh, look at this deal cow, and then Carol goes, we can't afford it.
I know we turn around and say there's not enough months in the year because you've already booked things.
So that is how we look at where we're going to book, because we go from one holiday to the other holiday destinations, and I'm always looking, it's my sort of like, My relaxation time is sitting down while you're watching television, looking for
Your addiction.
It's an addiction. It's an addiction, yeah. And then I go on YouTube, look up and think, can we do it? Can't we do it? So that's how you book. And who do you book them with? We look at everybody. Started looking at Love Holidays. They seem to be the cheapest ones at the moment.
Hello.
Yeah, because they book with. Go on Love Holidays and then look at who they booked it with, and then go onto that website. So if they booked it with EasyJet, go onto EasyJet and then find out how much that is, and then with all the add-ons, because Love Holidays don't do your transport or your cases or anything like that, do they?
I don't know. You do it all.
Yeah, so that's what I normally go on to, and then I go from place to place, and then, but it's always the cheapest what we can find.
That is why we so often go to Orlando and BA. They've obviously got the better deals, haven't they?
They've got the better deals, and also they use the 777 aircraft, which tapers out the back, so we get to three together on our own. Mainly because if we're doing blogs, if you've got people next to you, some people get a little bit.
It's a bit invasive. You've got someone
It's a
next to
bit
you, they don't want to be
invasive,
on
yeah.
there.
Some people like they make it known they don't want to be on there. They start coughing and all that. But normally Carol's got a cough and
It's
she's
all
coughing
me.
back more.
It's
And
all
then
me.
at
Take
the
the
end,
hint. Take the hint.
yeah. So that is why we use BA the most. But no, we would go. I was looking for the September one. That was going to Virgin.
Was it?
That was going to Virgin. Yeah, if you want to do it, it's still out there.
I can't do it. September is fully booked.
Not between the 17th and the 27th.
Well, you're going away on the 9th of September for 7 nights. You're coming back on the go on, work that one out.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're going back on the 16th.
Yeah.
We're going on the 17th.
No,
No
don't
problem. No problem. Traffic ain't that bad in England. Right, the next one. Right, I'm just reading it. So some of them are just saying like, we've always watched your video. We were looking forward to Thailand one, but it's cancelled. My question: will you rebook Thailand? I've been looking at Thailand more and more and more this week since these questions have been coming through, and maybe Thailand. Next year's going to be like, our savings are going to end quite a lot now, so we may have to sort of, well, we definitely will have to do cheaper holidays. Like we could do 2 holidays, all fully paid for, in the Canary Islands or Spain or Europe or anything, or we could do 1 holiday in Thailand. And for me, it's all about memories, and 2 holidays will bring you a lot more memories than 1 holiday in Thailand will bring you, even though...
There's a solution to that though.
Oh, what was that? Go on.
Work harder.
Work harder. Work harder, yeah. I was up at 4:30 this morning. Oh, right, here we go. Out on a limb, family. Have you ever considered buying a holiday home in one of your favourite holiday destinations, or even thoughts about moving there full time? See, us bloggers, out on a limb, there are other bloggers, yeah. Us bloggers watch other people, but it's a little bit of rivalry now. It looks like they're trying to get rid of us. You know? Maybe joking. Right, that was a good question. I like that question. Have we ever considered, when we go away, do I ever consider?
You do keep looking in the housing market wherever we go, and you have considered it.
Every single holiday I ever go on, I look at the prices and consider, can we move there, can we do it? We haven't got the funds. It's a pipe dream, isn't it?
It's
but
the health issues as well.
And
now,
it's the health
right?
issues.
And
yeah.
also family.
And family,
breaking away
like
from which,
grandchildren and everything
yeah.
like that, yeah.
So for me, no.
Carol, it's a no. She
No.
won't, she won't, you know, she won't. It's like grandchildren, isn't it? Grandchildren. So no. Unfortunately, we will never move abroad.
When we were younger, we looked into something, didn't we?
When we were younger, we looked into something. We was again impulse buying. I just looked through some sort of paper then. I don't even know what paper it was, and there was a actual bar, wasn't there, in Greece somewhere.
In Greece.
I can't even remember what island it was on. And I looked at it and I thought, oh, we can make a living out of there. And we were going to look into it, and then we totally forgot about
And the
it.
children too young.
And because we used to go to Portugal quite a lot, there was a bar on the
A25 in
A25
Portugal.
in Portugal. There was a bar that used to be called the 125
It's
restaurant.
on 125 Road.
And that was for sale. We looked into that.
It's when you got children. It's
When you got
like
children, it was like, yeah, that was the thing. So we have looked into it when we was younger. Now we're this old, I'm sorry, we are not going away. We are staying here. When is your next visit to Tenerife? Said that December. I would love to see you both. That's a good thing. If you ever do see us outside, come up to us and say hello. Yeah, because we do love it. Yeah, and we've had it a few times where people sort of like walk past us. I think I said this before. They walk past us, don't they? They walk right past us. They look right in our faces. Carried on walking. We've heard them going, "That's Stephen Carroll, that is." Didn't even say a word to us. Huh? It's almost like being in a zoo, wasn't it? There's the crocodiles there. Look them. There's the wombats. Yeah. So if you do see us, yes, come over. If we're talking on the, I'm talking to camera or whatever.
That's what a lot of people say. If you're talking to camera, they don't like to interrupt. But
Come over.
interrupt.
Come over. I'll always put you on there. And
if you don't want to go,
if you want to go on there,
there,
and if not, just sort of stand there, whatever. I can always cut that little bit out. But no, we love meeting people. That's been a big surprise about you doing YouTube, isn't it? How much?
How surprisingly people
How
recognise us.
And also meeting other people and knowing where they come from and everything. You know, it's nice, isn't it? It's really, really nice. Yeah. So if you ever do see us, come up. I think. Right. Do you use preferred travel companies and what's the cheapest? I said that at the moment. EasyJet holidays for Europe seem to be the cheapest. That's a complete package that does the transfers, that does your cases, that does everything. So we use them quite a lot now. And also Love Holidays. We would consider doing like a Ryanair and then booking it up afterwards. But so far we've not done that. We'll probably do that next year. We're going to look, next year we're going to try to do the cheapest, because of budget, we're going to try to do our cheapest holidays we can ever do. And try to show you what you can book up for a certain amount of price. And that was from Darren, who we've actually met in Tenerife.
We did.
Yeah.
Hi Darren.
Hi Darren, thanks for following along. Nice to meet you. Actually had a meal with him, didn't we?
We did, yes.
Yeah. Right, next one.
Dawn Harvey Golding. Have you got enough subscribers to do the big ride on iDrive yet? Can't wait. Love watching you both. That's a bit cruel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone wants to see us in that.
I know. No, we haven't. We've got to get to 5,000 to do that. And
I believe
the way it's going up, I don't think it's going to go up to 5,000 now, thank God.
Well, we've got from now until February, haven't we?
Yeah, but we're not going to be posting. Well, we're going to be posting later on, but it's more. We get more subscribers from the Orlando blogs, don't we? We seem to be getting known as the Orlando bloggers, which we're not really, because we do have.
We go everywhere, don't we?
We go everywhere. We just like going to Orlando twice, and yeah. So the answer is no, we haven't got them yet. No, this morning I think it was 4,008, wasn't it? Yeah. So yeah, and last night we went to bed and it was 3,999, and it's how vain it was. We had to keep refreshing to see if we got
just
to
the
the
four.
Then we fell asleep. What do you do for a living?
We've answered
that
one.
right there. That's Karen.
Day.
Yeah. When are you off to Thailand? That's Anne. Dawson, as we said, we're trying to get there, but we're going to get. And Houston. Would you have ever done a road trip down to Key West? Key West is one place I would actually like to do. We flew over there going to Mexico, and yeah, I really would have. So I'm just zooming in. It took 30 minutes, so we've got to try that in there. Yeah, the food down Key West. This is Anne Odson. Awesome. Said the food down Key West is just amazing. See, this is what happens. You send us a message tonight, well later on, straight after this, I'll be looking. And I'll be like, oh, we can do that. Carol's looking at a clock again. What hotels do you stay in? And when you go to Clearwater, we've only ever stayed in one hotel.
And that was the
Marina. Yeah. But there is cheaper hotels just down the road from there. Always look on like TripAdvisor or something like that. Yeah. How many times have you been to Orlando? Have you ever hired a villa in Florida? No, we haven't.
Never.
No, we've looked at it. Carol says no. Why?
No.
I like getting up in the morning, going downstairs, and having my coffee served for me. Yeah.
Every time I get coffee served for me,
Yeah.
no one else makes me coffee.
Zach. Yeah.
Zach Curtis.
Who takes care of your animals when you're away? When my daughter's not travelling with us, she comes into the house and actually sort of stays over. They move back in, which is really nice of her. Thank you very much for that. And when she's not, we've had to put them in kennels. We don't like putting them in kennels, but
He likes the
but he
kennels.
does
He's
like
my
the
friend.
kennels. Yeah. Every time then, if we're doing a day away or something, like, we might put them to kennels. Like,
And
he's
he knows-
been in kennels quite a lot, and he really
loves
enjoys
it.
it. He really enjoys it.
Yeah, he knows they
So
know
it-
him and he knows
Yeah,
them.
so it's a you know, it's a balance between family and also kennels. Which country's food have you enjoyed the most? 2 countries, Thailand and
Italy.
Italy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
everything was
See,
like
that surprised us because we actually mentioned this question just before we started this, and I would say overall for every single meal with a taste is turkey.
Oh yes.
Because turkey, every meal, flavours, just abundance of flavours.
Yes.
Yeah. But
I agree with you on that
Thailand's
one.
good.
I've been to Italy for a long time.
We haven't been to Italy for a long while.
Yeah.
Would you consider Dubai? We considered it. I want to go there. She don't.
Don't say she don't.
Right. I want to go there. One of us doesn't.
Yeah,
Take it as you think which one it is that doesn't want to go there.
Dubai and New Zealand has never ever appealed to me.
No. I would like to go. I would like to go. Have you ever been on a holiday in Bulgaria?
Bulgaria, yes.
Well, skiing holiday.
Skiing.
Yeah, enjoyed it. Looked into Sunny Beach, didn't we?
Oh yes, we did.
Everyone told us, you're too old for Sunny Beach, you're too old. We're going to stay a little bit away from it, but looked into it.
No, we went skiing in Bulgaria.
But we have done skiing in Bulgaria.
In Pamparova.
Right. Debbie McWilliam.
Yeah.
Yeah. And comments quite a lot on our channel. Thank you very much, Debbie. Hi Stephen Cowett, have you ever been to Nashville, and if not, would you like to go to the Opry?
Yes.
We would. This is one of our destinations where we want to go.
Yes.
We want to do
Definitely want to go.
a 2-stay trip, don't we? Where we go to Nashville and then go on to like Orlando or on to Las Vegas or something like that. We've looked into it.
And Kim Duncan, who messages quite a lot, she said also from Nashville you get to Tennessee, and Tennessee with the mountains, she's really selling that one on me.
Yeah.
I'd love to
This is
go
what
there.
happens. You comment, sell it to us, and then we go and book it.
You
Well,
can't
I'll
book it. I have to
then
work
Kaiser
on
go,
it.
yeah. Dawn Little John, what made you start vlogging? No, vlogging. Yeah, sorry, I would say vlogging. Vlogging. And is it very time consuming? It's no time consuming while we're away, is it? Because I literally get
You just
the
get the
camera
camera
out and
out
we
and
start talking to it. So no time consuming at all when we're away, apart from if Carol sort of wanders away when I'm talking to her, which is my editing out. And I hate it. If you ever see us talking, you see Carol walking away, you see me having a go at her because I'll be talking to her, she'll be talking, and suddenly she sees something,
I'm off.
off she's gone. So I have to edit that bit out, try to do it, and that is where the time consuming comes into. I edited one video the other day and I've done it in half hour because I just cut the starts and the ends because you see me pick up the camera and you see me put down the camera and everything else just fell into place. I've done one a week before that and it took me 4 hours because Carol was with the grandchildren and just kept wandering away talking to them. So it is a little bit time consuming with the editing, but if we just not distracted or if one of us is not distracted,
I do what I do.
it's not
That's
time
it.
consuming at all. And I think everyone should do it. I really
If
do.
for the memories alone, just
You don't have to post them, just put them up for yourselves. It's thing, it's him. And they also asked would we consider Universal Disney in California. So as we said, absolutely going to give it another person, Pamela Madeline said about Anna Marie went to buy a t-shirt. You see a little bit about ourselves there. Carb Slayers, would you ever
stay
stay
on
on
site.
site on Disney or Universal? Probably no.
If I was going to, it's probably
Maybe-
Universal.
Probably Universal, definitely not Disney because you're just tied down too much and we're like little roamers, ain't we? We want to go out, we don't plan anything. I think if you're in Disney, you'll be stuck at Disney. If you're at Universal, you'll be stuck at the water parks.
And if we do the
Universal.
parks, it's just one park.
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
So it's not as if we'd be going, if we went to Universal.
And also the Carb
Sorry.
Ooh, I'm not saying got it. Also the Carb Slayers asked who was our gonna ask who was your Florida vloggers, but obviously you're going to say us. Unfortunately, we didn't. We said
Sorry about
that. Yeah. Nicola Mull, what do you enjoy doing on holiday when you're not vlogging? A personal question. What do you enjoy? What everybody enjoys.
I like reading.
She doesn't like reading. We like just going out, drinking, taking in, people watching.
Oh yeah, I like people watching.
Like people watching. We sit there at the restaurant. Carol's like this. I'm talking to her and shit. Yeah, yeah. That's the time I should say I've just booked another holiday. Are you okay with it? Because she go, huh? Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. What everyone does. Everyone does that. You relax, you talk, you get to know each other a lot more better, don't you? Everyone has busy lives where you work and don't see each other.
I know enough of you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You
Yes,
don't know
I
about
do.
me, baby. If you knew about me, I wouldn't be here. I'll be dead.
Yeah.
Has Steve mastered the Action 4, and when will we see more of Carol on doing her cam? The Action 4, it's a very robust camera, isn't it? It's a glorified GoPro, really, isn't it? The Action 4.
I don't use that one.
You don't use that one, the Action 4. The wind noise is terrible. We've had to buy like a wind muffler that goes right around the old camera. Wind noise, I was very, very disappointed with it, and that's why we didn't get a lot of footage when we was in Mexico, because I was using it then. When I got home to edit, every single video was so you couldn't hear us talking or anything. So that's why Mexico didn't actually get that many vlogs out of it. But it's a good camera, it's a very sturdy camera, and it's steady. It's just the wind noise with it I don't like. The little pocket free. Carol has mastered how to use it. She hasn't mastered talking to it. She's very distracted really easy. So she's done a few lip gloss, what we can't put on here, because she's filming, she's walking along, and suddenly she's like, put it down and go, oh, look at that. Oh, isn't that great? I'm glad you're watching this, isn't it? But you're looking at the floor. Because she just gets very, very distracted, don't you?
I do.
She does.
But I don't pick it up enough, do I?
You don't.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Pretty quickly, because we're running out of time.
Because if I don't do it properly, or you've got to do a lot of editing on it, you will not be a happy bunny.
No.
So more.
We will. You're planning to do a food one again, ain't you? One other question, which I'm just inserting in right now, what we got, what we thought was right. Do we only go on holiday for the actual blogs? No, we literally go on holiday for ourselves and take you along with us. Just inserting that in now.
Jeanette Dempster.
Yeah. Have you ever tried places to eat in the evening on City Walk? Every time we go out there, we say we're going to go City Walk.
Yes, we
at night.
Have.
Every time we've been out there, we haven't been. Yeah. Definitely next time when we go in the thingy.
Might go back a bit, Emma, now, do you?
Yeah?
Oh, in the evening, yeah.
In the evening, yeah. Apart from price, what makes you return to the Rosen chain of hotels? No resort fees.
No resort fees, and
if
we know where we are.
We've not had a bad experience.
No,
we've not had a bad experience.
No, we haven't.
And I think all the hotels were pretty the same. My son stayed in the Avanti Palms,
yeah.
And he said it was a lovely hotel, but the people he had in his room next to him was a little bit noisy a few nights, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, he said it was okay. They only had a cafe now, but he didn't have a big restaurant. It's just like, the Rosens seem to be a family favourite for UK people, don't they? There's a lot of UK people there. And if the Americans actually go there, put up with UK people, so that means they're quite nice. American people are lovely.
We've never had a bad time.
American people are really, really lovely.
We wouldn't like to stay somewhere else and then have a bad stay, so we do sway against going to somewhere else, don't we?
If there was one thing to do, this is Karen Jackson, if there's one thing that you could do over and over again, what would it be and why? Thanks. One thing over and over again. Anything. I don't know.
It won't be roller coasters.
Yeah, and if there's one thing that you could do all over again, well, we want to change all our past, because our past, even the bad things, has made us what we are right now.
Yeah.
And it's like you change one little thing, it's the butterfly effect, isn't it? If you change one thing, then one of your family might have not met another family member, so you wouldn't have the grandchildren, and You don't know, do you? Like,
No, I don't think I wouldn't change anything.
not change it. Even like when you were diagnosed with cancer, had you not been diagnosed with cancer, you wouldn't be sitting here bored right now. See, it's all like it just flows. No, I don't regret anything I've ever done really.
I regret you not coming on with an on-off switch. I could turn you on and
No,
off as
no,
a
no. I only talk like this because it's like it's quietness, isn't it? Without talking, it's quietness. And in my mind, it's like we've got to keep talking, you've got to keep talking. But if you ever do meet us, you'll find that I talk a lot first of all, and then I go very, very quiet, and Carol just natters on forever. What is your favourite restaurant at Disney Springs? Never been there. Again, like City Walk, we're planning on doing it, haven't we? We've only been to Disney Springs once. We walked straight through there because we were looking for a car on our face.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you ever go to shops like JC Penney's, Ross,
TJ Maxx and Marshalls?
Yes, we do. And we've also done another. We used to do the shopping mall in Stanford, didn't we?
Yes.
On the way to.
Yeah, we've been there for years.
We went on the way to Daytona, didn't we? On the I-4.
Yeah.
Yeah, massive.
We lost the car, didn't we?
We lost
So
the car.
back.
There's about 6 car parks there, and we parked our car. And when we come back, and I said to her, "We're going to find it because it's the only car there." We come back, we looked, there was no cars there, and we thought someone nicked it. It's because there's 6 car parks there. But no, we've tried all of them in our earlier days.
Yeah. I don't know why we've not been back.
No.
Really.
If you can bubble on while I'm reading it.
What was that about?
Rita Brooks, have you ever met any YouTube bloggers on your travels?
No.
Well, we have.
Who?
We have one.
Who?
When we was in Tenerife last. But they wasn't vlogging, they were serving you drinks.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah, and that was Night Strider's girlfriend. I think they're married.
Yeah, it's his partner.
And their partner.
And I can't think of her name.
Oh my God. Normally I'd just say it straight out. Laura.
Laura.
And she made a fantastic cocktail for us. They've got a little bar out there. And it was probably one of the best cocktails we actually had in Tenerife, actually.
Thank you, Laura.
Yeah, we thought because they're like bloggers and people just go in there. It was a fantastic, and then the next day they closed and we never went back in there again.
Well, they've been away for a few days.
Yeah, and when we was in Epcot last year, we met thousands and thousands of bloggers, thousands of them.
We don't met
We don't know none of them,
we
but
never
it was like
them.
no, we never met them. Well, we saw them, and yeah, it was first day of the food festival, wasn't it? We was walking about, and it was literally
everyone had a camera.
Everyone was talking
looking
to
at their food,
yeah, looking at their food and walking around, and we see what professional bloggers do and what we do. And we was like,
we didn't learn anything.
Do you book for a travel agency or do you book part of your holiday separately? Do you prefer using the same car rental company, but you love watching your vlogs? This is Lynn Hughes.
Lynn Hughes.
Yeah. Do we book? Well, we've answered that already. We just go for the cheapest one, and I don't
No, actually, Andy just goes for cars.
It's always
kind of
best.
the cheapest, and we've never had a problem at all. So I don't look any further. It's a good price. I go through them.
Denise Murphy, who was a person we actually met in Las Vegas. They live in.
She lives in.
Not Orlando. She lives in Florida. Yeah, and do you ever consider a cruise vacation? Love you both. We love you as well, don't we? Yeah? We've actually been to your own, and very, very friendly people.
And Denise, if we ever get to do a cruise,
we'll let you know.
We'll let you know because I know you like cruises from Port Canaveral.
Right. You said in your Laysdown blog your next holiday is in September. Where are you going? Lanzarote. What is your favourite restaurant in Orlando? For value, it's what we said, wasn't it?
What did you say?
Well, you had the meal now. I can't remember the name. Oh, down the upper end of International Drive. Applebee's, yeah. Favourite hotel and holiday resort with answer. Can we have more UK vlogs? Especially really enjoying your Laysdown one. We tried to. We were supposed to be going to do one this weekend, wasn't we? Where we was going to go on to Ramsgate.
To go to Ramsgate.
It poured down.
Tunnels.
It poured down all day long. We couldn't do it. So yeah, we're going to definitely do more.
Steve doesn't like getting wet because I said I still wanted to go.
I don't like the camera getting wet. I don't like being electrocuted. It's just the way I am. Right, yeah, we are going to do a lot more.
Yes, we are.
Ones,
we are planning. While we're not travelling, up until now, until September.
We're going to be doing well, Ramsgate, we're going to be doing Folkestone, we're going to be doing
Clacton.
we're going to be doing, where is it?
I'm not mind reading it.
Further along, we was talking about it.
Further along, which way?
Up north.
Up north.
Yeah.
Yarmouth?
Yarmouth, Great Yarmouth, up north, Great Yarmouth. All people up
What?
north are going, that ain't north.
I don't know, I'm just mentioning.
Yeah, we're going to go travel around little places just to keep the camera going. And with YouTube, you have to keep uploading videos. If you don't upload videos, then when you put a video on, it doesn't come up in your recommendations, so you don't get the views. So you have to keep uploading. And also, it's a good excuse for us to get out. Yeah. How many subscribers do you need to go on the jump thing? 5,000. You're not going to get there, hopefully. How often do you go to Florida? Probably twice a year. Yeah?
Yeah.
This is Kimberly Wetmore. Yeah, my name is Kim and I live in St John, New Bucks in Canada. It's weird that all these people live all around the world. Yeah,
Canada, Bermuda.
Oh, thank you for watching. Question from my 8-year-old.
Oh,
How good
yes.
and funny was it drinking in the cocktail pit stop in Havros? It was very funny. It was a lovely day, wasn't it? Yeah.
Hi Evan, it was really good. And the pit stop has got so many, which I like about it, all the football stuff and all the teams all around England and everywhere.
An 8-year-old likes to watch us. It's good,
it's
isn't
really
it?
good.
Anybody that gets some of her videos, and that is from
Donella Moko Murray.
Yeah. Because
they're going out there soon.
They're going
have a lovely trip.
Have a lovely trip out there. Yeah, really good, wasn't it? Cyprus, we really did enjoy. Yeah. So looking forward to my question. When did you first start going to Florida?
87.
87. Our first trip was in 97. Loved it so much. We stayed at Clacton, which is now the Rosen Plaza. We love watching you. Oh, lovely, thank you. Susan. Hi guys, where in London are you from? Stepney, London, yeah. And they're in Rochester, see? And that is Susan Fitzporter. Paula just likes watching that thingy. Jean Curtis just has said, as Carol's elf is okay,
yeah, so far there's everything.
Yeah, she's still out there, she's still looking for sales, she's still spending my money, she's doing okay. Thanks for answering all my questions, and that is it, I think. One other question, that last question, somebody asked me what we use for blogging camera, and we've got a GoPro, which we probably don't use no more. We've got an Action 4, which is a glorified GoPro, which we're getting used to now. It does nice pictures,
It does, yes.
We've got this little one here, which is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which is a good camera. A little bit of wind noise every now and then, but you do get little mics with it that you put on.
We've not really used the mics properly.
And my old faithful, which is the Canon G7.
That's when you first started.
That's the one I first started with, and that's the one I like, but you do get a little bit of camera shake also. I move the camera in. But that is it. We've finally done it. It took longer than I thought. I'm sorry. We babbled on. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you if you're subscribed.
Thank you.
And we really do appreciate it. And we will be putting on our Facebook where we're going each time. So if we're going like Clacton, we'll be saying off to Clacton in the morning. So if you're in that like Clacton or anything like that, you can always come up and say hello to us. Yeah. Not that would be in vain, but you know, we do get messages that, oh, you was in so we just missed you, didn't we? So that's what we'll be doing that for. And until the next one, as always, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And
bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.